Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're going to go ahead and revisit a few theories regarding Batman in the Gotham Knights game. Now, for those of you who know, when Warner Brothers Games Montreal finally revealed some more concept art for the game, we saw Batman in a reflection somewhere. In fact, it's not necessarily just a reflection. If you really want to go ahead and pick it apart, you can see that the character is actually a bigger shadow or silhouette of the character. And I think that's what's going to, pretty much set the tone for the game when it comes to the storyline. The trailer and the preview already told us that, these guys are getting an encrypted message, and Batman is saying that he's already dead in that entire narrative. Now, here are a few things that I think we'll more than likely see over the course of time before the game is released. I think number one, we're going to see a lot of theories come out. People are going to talk about different theories. And then number two, I think at the end of the day, the developers or the marketing team are going to try their best to give us a few more tidbits and details, and then the community can put some pieces together. But at the end of the day, though, the final thing that I see probably happening is that we might eventually see a potential Batman reveal that kind of maybe gives the community some level of, I would say, hope, or some level of calm that Batman is actually in this game and is an active part of this game, as much as they can basically think about. So we can put those things in perspective, but I wanted to take this video to just talk about one theory that I think we're gonna see regarding Batman. Now, we have heard of some from other content creators and other people in the community. There have been theories that have said, Batman is probably going to get converted into some mind, twisted Court of Owl, Talon, or whatever, and you and the Gotham Knights are probably going to fight him or whatever it is. There are also some others that's, basically in the position of, I just don't care if Batman's in the game. And I've seen people who've said that. But I think there is a side to, looking at potentially that side that you say, Batman, in my opinion, is a fully playable character potentially in this game. And before you get to play as him, you really have to kind of, make your way through the story. Now, so check this out. You have the Gotham Knights are here, right? In this particular gameplay trailer that they did, Patrick Redding, the creative director of the game, said that this mission is somewhere around, 10 hours into, somewhere around the Batgirl storyline or whatever. And, this basically means that they're still, coordinating and looking for all these, bad guys or villains. And if you notice, it's, Renee Montoya and Alfred that's guiding both Batgirl and Robin in this trailer. We don't hear anything about Bruce Wayne. So I want to guess that Bruce Wayne has not been found here. So in my theory, I just think that Bruce Wayne is someone that you're going to encounter as you're progressing through the game, and he's probably going to come in and pretty much kick butt. I think he's going to come in a way that makes it really epic and pull the Gotham Knights out of a very deep, terrible situation. That's the way I see it. Now, in the past, I've actually proposed other theories over the course of months. And, I've said things like, potentially it could be that the Gotham Knights actually go rescue him. And then, it's something that once you eventually rescue him, then he's, he becomes an unlocked playable character. That's also another possibility. But I just don't, think that the developers have taken the time to make this game and not have Batman really be that extreme, bad A that he really is. I mean, that's just one thing about Batman. Yes, Batman could be in a very tight situation, but you don't want to diminish the character's grit because it's something that is in line with the Court of Owl's story. Because if you guys follow the comics, the Court of Owl's story do portray Batman as not giving in to the demands of the court, but instead making it through regardless of all the hardship and regardless of a near-death experience that he had. So I think canon might come into place in here in terms of the way they reveal Batman, and you're going to see Batman basically come in an epic fashion or an epic form. Now, the other theories may also be valid. These are just theories nonetheless, but I definitely see that as a thing. Now, why am I putting Batman on this light? Why is there some sort of an elevation of the character in terms of Batman? Well, if you think about the reveal progression, they first reveals that there's that potential that Batman might be dead, and then now they've revealed this potential that Batman is clearly available in the background in that sense, in this new concept art that they put together. And I think it's quite telling. You really have to go ahead and take a look at it and say, if they're changing their tune, then it might possibly be that they're kind of hinting us that, for those of you who are Batman fans, we're not making a Batman themed game void of Batman. We're making a Batman themed game where Batman is still a very important highlight, but at the same time, we want the Gotham Knights to shine at the forefront. I think this is a better marketing strategy. I think if they go back and, think about things that they should have done better in the last DC fandom event, is not just create that tension and allow for everybody to still be in the dark and people to make and draw weird conclusions, but actually had, provided some sort of, the details that we had in this new concept art, or whatever poster art it is, that should have been done earlier to kind of put people's minds at rest, because Batman is a very critical part of this entire narrative. This is something that we will have to continue to discuss, but for those of us who enjoy and love the Bat family lore and storylines, you have to also concede that without Batman, these storylines don't necessarily exist, because a lot of the storylines stem from the fact that a Batman, or that the Batman, is in existence by himself. So again, this is just one of my theories. I do have a lot of others. You can check my Batman and DC games playlist. I have talked extensively about, where I think Batman may surface or what I think has happened to him. So you can go ahead and check those videos out. They are old. They are some that highlight some of the comics from the Court of Owls and all of that good stuff. Maybe, again, I'll do another video if I have something different regarding those theories. But I also want to talk about a few things regarding combat, here in a few days coming. So stay tuned for that video. I'll try my best to get more and more in depth with the combat mechanics that we're seeing. I mean, you're seeing some of it here in this trailer. I believe strongly it probably has changed some, but we never know. Until we see more gameplay, until we see more details, then we'll know. Anyways, that's pretty much my video for today. I appreciate you guys' time and audience. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the content, let me know in the comment section. And for those of you who've been hanging in there, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all so much. And the more information we get, the more I will try my best to be making more content and having these discussions with you guys. So that's it for me. Talk to you guys in another video. Peace out.